survival times.
Let's get some shots.
Alright, we're good. So I met Cole when I went to Fluidity in Cardiff. I needed to do some coaching hours to complete my level 1 coaching course, and he's one of the coaches there, and immediately we just kind of felt a connection. So I was meant to go home that day, but Cole invited me to a party at his, so I went round to his, met all his friends. Yeah, and we just spent the evening like chilling, drinking, vibing together.
I don't know Chris very well at all. From what I gathered from our first experience together, he's just this like laid back, fun dude who's just spontaneous, and that I like that in people. And the fact that I invited him to a random ass party, he doesn't know me, and he said yes, like that sparked something in me to be like, this dude's cool, I like this guy. When it comes to like his beliefs, his ideals, his desires, I know nothing of that. And yeah, I'd like to get to know him.
Yeah, you've got that.
I'm walking now, I'm talking while you all keep staring at me. Yeah, I'm a certified freak at least 3 days a week. They say I'm too much, tell me that I'm too much, but they all love me when I raise the roof up. Raise the roof up. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be. I'm like that pink Cadillac that you got in the back. Say beaming when they see me, make the neighborhood clap. They say I'm too much, tell me that I'm too much, but they all love me when I raise the roof up. Raise the roof up. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be.
Yeah.
Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. Today I'm gonna be what I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be.
I fucked that so bad.
That's the first time I've heard an accent that sounds like Adam Stacey in real life.
It's grippy, sweaty, smelly boys. But then I worry that they're thinking, oh my god, he's gonna mug me. So my next target here, because I've already done this, is to stand on the rail and do standing crew. But it's scary.
Fucking hell, I thought I was in.
See, that jump is smaller than this, and not in terms of height, in terms of distance. So you got to clear that by a fair bit to clear this.
Yeah, so you've got the height.
I know.
A bit, it's actually not much.
I feel like I'm going to clip my heels if I don't run.
It's so important to train parkour with friends and people on the similar level or slightly better than you, because they really push you to be better than you are. If you go out on your own, I find that I'm just not pushing myself because there's a layer of fear there. Yeah, I like, it was fine for my body. If I would do it again, I would go into the roll faster. I like took it and then went down.
I still don't know that I've got it standing crew.
Even just the mental thing pushing you back, and it takes a friend to look at you and say, I know you can do this. I've seen you do stuff this big. I know it's well within your capability. Dude, just get that energy and push yourself.
Yes, bro. Easy. This is it. This is like why I wanted you to come to Cardiff. I knew that you and I were similar enough.
Training alongside a partner is, in my opinion, crucially important not just in any sport, but parkour specifically, when you train on your own, you will often find yourself stuck at various jumps or challenges, purely because there's no way to gather the information needed to know if you can do it.
There it is, yeah!
There's also the health and safety aspect to consider, which is if something was to go wrong, you're on your own. Training with a partner sort of unlocks a lot more because you feel safe knowing that should something happen, they've got your back and they can help you out of the situation.
So with this project, we really wanted to see whether we could create a stronger friendship purely over parkour. We only know each other because of our love of movement, and we wanted to see whether throughout this film, we could get to know each other and create a stronger bond. Who is your hero?
Who is my hero? I don't know, because I don't really desire to be like anyone or follow in anyone's footsteps. Ryan Dunn, the guy from Jackass who died 11 years ago, 2 days ago actually. Yeah, the way he lived his life and his philosophy of just like have a fucking good time and don't think too much about anything. I really subscribe to that idea. He looks so rank. Whoa, he was ready to dive bomb me. What is one thing you would change about yourself, if anything?
My initial reaction is like, I wouldn't want to change anything because, you know, all of these intricate things
Is what makes you you.
make you you, and I think part of the challenge of things is not to make things easier, if you know what I mean. Like,
Okay.
to either I can change it or I can't, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, if I want to be a more talkative person, I just need to practice that
And be more talkative.
and
yeah.
be more talkative. So I shouldn't need that to just change, because it's like I should take the steps to
Yeah.
do that. If it's something I can't change, then I'm a bit like, I think part of the process is accepting it.
Hiya.
Chris, how do you feel about training in the rain?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Getting injured is my favourite thing.
I knew this.
Oh my goodness.
Well now.
I think I might have just pooped a little bit.
It sounded like it, didn't it?
We have got some thunder and some lightning, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my goodness. Does anyone else feel like they're at the start of an apocalypse movie?
Yeah.
Everyone leaving
It better be a
town?
good one, not poorly written.
It better be a zombie apocalypse so we can actually use our parkour.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
lightning monsters.
Yeah, I can't do much about them.
Crazy.
3 out of 4 probably.
Oh, good skill.
Medium.
It's a 7.
It's taking me. It's in the back of my throat now. I feel like I want to do a spell. Can I use it? Can I firebolt?
Yeah.
Please.
So this project we're doing, well, funnily enough, it came from just I wanted to get to know Chris Bear, so I was like, you should come back to Cardiff and we should train together. And then he informed me of this project of like connection and getting to know each other, and I thought, oh well, all ties together because I want to get to know him, and at the same time, like there's an opportunity to film, make some cool content, and just create something together. So yeah, the basic purpose of this project is to see if we can grow closer as friends and form a bond through our movement and through parkour, and just spending a couple of days together, really.
The locals.
This is a survival situation!
We hid under a car for 4 hours.
I'm gonna have to drink my own piss.
There is a Tesco's, but we just dumped the dead waste.
We just lost a part of our team. The conditions were too harsh.
It was harsh. We had to get rid of her. Yoga doesn't work in these survival times.
If you're a vegan, you stand no chance.
Yeah. You need to
Meat.
kill. It's kill or be killed. Let's go do some parkour.
Let's go do some parkour.
Thought the fire with fire would burn the problem quicker, but all this good advice is hair just grows back thicker. And if I take my own advice, the worst just gets here quicker. So what's it all supposed to do? This fire eats fire and the fire's in you, and I have nothing here for you. All this water's gone with you. You've done nothing here for me, except I know that I can't breathe. Now you've taken all we can. I guess I'm not as I am, and I've tried this all before. Just in my head I'm in control, which is why the music died, and we're living out our lives in this hope one day our lives are straightened out, and we'll leave town, and we'll get down to business now. Will someone tell me who I am?
I didn't want this project to affect the actual outcome of what the project is supposed to be. So I wanted us to form this really close bond and become good friends. But then I was torn between the idea of like, we're doing this for the content and for filming, but like, I wanted to be friends more than I wanted to film. So the only point I thought the project might fail was when we were focused on filming and not focused on getting to know each other. But thankfully, like, it all worked out, and I knew that like the good times and the bad, that's what makes the friendship. Like those moments when you're down and you're just like, this is shit, that's when you need a buddy to be like, nah, let's fucking keep going and get to the fucking summit, because that's what it's all about. And I'm glad he pushed me, and I'm glad we did it, because yeah, it's been a fucking blast.
Would you ever want to be internet famous?
When I was younger, I said no. As I grow up, it's still probably a no, but with a bit of like, it would be nice to have done something that was recognised by a lot of people.
Okay.
To be fully internet famous though, I think you have to do something fairly either outrageous or kind of...
Well, that was going to be my
set
next
out.
question, is kind of like, what, if you had to be internet famous for something, what would it be? Like parkour?
Yeah, I think it would be an achievement in parkour that was recognised by
Nice.
not only people that don't do parkour, but also the parkour community. Because you do get those videos that go viral, and the parkour community just think it's stupid, or isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you take... would you want to be famous if it came with no monetary benefits?
I mean, I don't really want to be famous anyway, but like, they would depend on what am I famous for? Is it parkour? Is it I've done something pretty cool? If it was for parkour, I guess I would still be okay being famous, because if what I'm doing is inspiring others to push themselves and be better, then it's worth it. But if it's just like an ego thing, where like I'm posting because it's like, oh, look at me, then no, I'm not about that. I don't really want, like, the things I post on Instagram are things that I love and I'm happy with. It's nothing to do with how I'm perceived.
I'll get the end of it.
That's so How are you enjoying the weather?
Great. Perfect parkour weather. Did I ever doubt this project? Yeah, there was a moment when it just started pissing it down with rain, to the point where we weren't sure if we could train at all. Yeah, we definitely weren't sure of how this was going to turn out, and we're really happy with how we managed to push through and persevere despite the weather being against us.
Yo, that would look sick. Oh, so nice.
I would not have. I'm not sure how long that would have taken me to break if you hadn't done it.
Ready?
Yeah.
I would say at the end of this project, I know Chris pretty damn well. Like, I've gotten to know his likes, dislikes, hobbies, interests, how he sees the world, how he tries to be a good person, and he is a good person, and he follows these sets of morals that I really admire and respect.
Now me and Cole are just so close. Before, I didn't know a lot about him, whether that was his movement style or just how he sees the world. But through training, chatting, just chilling out with him, I feel like I just get him on such a deeper level.
And just a small space of time, I've already been through so much. And without being cheesy, like, I do rank him up there with, like, family. He's part of the family.
Use your head. Use your heart. Grandpa always told me, if I play with my heart and not my balls, I'll get a girlfriend. That's a wrap on Connection.
Done.
Bosh.
Action.
Was that alright? Do I consider him a friend? No.
Dickhead.
One of us had to do it.
It's been 6 months. Has it actually? I think it has been 6 months. Has it been longer?
January, February.
8 months.
Most of a year.
Most of a year. Are we friends? Are we more than friends? That's it. End of documentary. Oh wait, what? No, I gotta do one, you do the other. Perfect. Alright, it has been 2 years since we filmed the documentary. How do you feel your parkour has improved since then?
It hasn't.
I think it has.
Yeah, I think it has. I've been training more outdoors, at least at Nova, so that's helped. Taking it a bit more seriously. Interestingly, being in gymnastics, I feel like I take training more seriously now, because the way gymnasts do it is just so much more regimented than a lot of parkour athletes. Yeah, so...
Nice.
And confidence. What about you?
Oh, I've definitely improved.
Flips outside.
Flips outside, lashes, sending mental barrier challenges. Yeah, the whole shebang. Big improvements. How do you feel 2 years later that our friendship has improved? Because the whole point of the documentary was, can we become friends?
We were great friends, and then we spent a week in that hostel, and it destroyed everything.
It destroyed everything. We didn't get any food at the hostel, so I can't even cut to it. For reference, we just stayed in the grimmest place of our lives.
Yeah, it was grim.
I would say we're still besties. And that's it. If we can end. Done.